going to be those one or two teams colliding up against each other. And talking about collision, FS Freestyle, they are going to look to get the second chicken dinner for themselves, as well as Baba with that vector in his hand is going to look to spot the players from the side of North Esports, another team that was present during the final stages of the last game. And Snow is going to be the man whose information is going to be crucial, because if he goes down, that's going to be trouble. But all the players, so Maxi, Amer and Sensei, they are coming in for the rescue of the teammates. Snow is going to get up. I think Baba is waiting for his teammates as well. You do not want to engage in a fight when you know you do not have the numbers. Snow has the QBZ in his hands, and he finds scopes as well. So we have to see if he already has a scope on the gun, or is he going to look for a better one for it. It did not pick up the red dot that was lying on the ground.
Yeah, I mean, if it works, obviously, you know, that like, or maybe his auto pickup might be for something out there. NES's players just moving in forward. They have spotted out the players from FS, and that is going to be a bad thing, as the first knock almost was about to come out in that one. QBZ with the 6-time spray was coming in really good and really handy. But as of now, I think the players once again being spotted at, being shot at. But alright, Baba has made it to his safety. But I don't think so. Snow wants to let them, you know, go. They are still moving in forward. They are still moving in for the fights, and the fights are happening. Black is in the waterways area. Let's just see what happens as the fights are going to happen. NES Snow goes down on the other hand, as FS just comes into a fight out there. I mean, FS is looking really. They were right. They were like, you cannot underestimate us. We are out there for the fights, and when we take the fights, we are gonna take the fights out there. That is just looking something really good.
Yeah, that is definitely looking pretty good for these sides. But we have to see, as North Esports, Snow is gonna be taken down. Maxi is quite low, and ɪṛ-ᴜ, he's gonna take a lot of damage from the other side. You need to watch your flanks as well. As North Esports, Amer, he comes in from the sides and is gonna drop a couple of players. ɪṛ-ᴜ, he's gonna be in so much trouble, as now Amer and Sensei, two of the players who are going to be pretty healthy. On the other side, Maxi, he is using those bandages to somehow still survive. Amer has the AK in his hands, is going to cook up the nade, and I think the distance is going to be too much for the throw, but he is closing the gap. He's running towards the players of the Freestyle team, and unlike the last game, this time Freestyle getting a chicken dinner for yourself is going to be hard, as Amer is going to be taken down by Malik. The fight is not over. They still want to do this. Maxi is there right behind him. Amer, you were charging in way too fast. He's going to get punished for that. Nade being cooked by a Black, but can it land on the spot? Two nades being thrown. Is the damage going to be there as they bounce off into the ocean? Maxi somehow managed to dodge the damage, still being dropped down to 10 to 20% health. Maxi, he needs to be careful. The teammates from the side of North Esports, they need to come in, but I think that is not going to happen, as Baba is going to finish off Amer. Maxi quite close to these two players, and the situation has gone from bad to worse, as two of the players from the side of North Esports are going to be finished off, and it is going to be a 2 versus 4 situation now.
Yeah, I mean, this can be the second time that FS can go for a dominating gameplay. The previous game, they had a chicken. This game, they will be looking once again for the fights. And NES was the team that was still out there in the previous game, as well as they were, you know, in the top 5 scenario. But I think that can change. As Sensei also goes down. Sensei has been finished, a 1v4 situation in the earliest of the stages. 5 minutes into the game, and it's already a 1v4. ɪṛ-ᴜ can just change everything out there, as Maxi is just lying around, and Black will have to move in forward. Malik can move in forward. Black almost was falling down, and he just falls down out there. Bablu Pikachu has been taken down by ⴍᴜ as well out there. NES gets eliminated out in this fight right now. As you can see, Bablu Tyrant is giving a revive right now, and NV on the other side of that bridge. A bridge fight between two Goliath of the names. This is going to be an interesting one to see.
Yeah, this is definitely going to be an interesting one to see, as this team has had amazing performances so far. And in this game, Zameen, he is not going to be playing. Danny is back in this one, and we have to see how much of a change in playstyle are we going to witness by just changing one player inside of the game, because Danny once again is one of the best entries this team has, and the man is not scared of anything. Runs into 4 people, somehow manages to get an even trade, goes down himself, takes down one on the other side, and then the entire squad of Bablu just charges in to destroy you while you watch yourself die.
Yeah, like totally true out there. And then the first airdrop has an M249 for the fields. If you just want to go in the fields, just charging it out with the 100 bullets out there. Military vest level 3, helmet level 3, and a backpack level 3 also as well. It's in the quarry area.
Yeah.
And really close to it, it's gonna be TUF. That is quite close. There's gonna be like some squads. But then look at this boot camp area. All right, so this thing, the thing that we were talking about previously as well, VFX Oxy, they had their players jump on the other side. Now the players have swim through the river, and now they are really close to each other. So in this 3 warehouse location for boot camp, and they have to charge in on Nexus. That's how they are just trying to locate the players if they can. And R3D on the screen, ladies and gentlemen, just still just waiting out in the area where they are right now. They're on the northern side. The southern side of Tatmok is where they are right now, and they're just sitting out there just trying to wait where they can see some players, if or anything, if the circle just stays on them. Meanwhile, it's about 8 minutes into the game, ladies and gentlemen, and the circle has started to move in. Let's see where the circle goes, and let's see where the rotation actually comes from.
Yeah, we have to see where the rotations are going to come in from and how these teams are going to go in for these fights. But right now, still waiting for those that information about where the players actually are. Taha is going to just stay on this rooftop with this M4 ready for action. But on the other side, TUF Thor, you need to be careful. The players from the side of Bablu are quite close, and this is going to be a 4 versus 4 collision. The door being opened is going to be the information given away that someone is going to be there in that house. But now, Bablu, they are still running out in the open like the fearless warriors that they are, and Danny, I think, is going to look for his opportunity to go in. The players from the side of TUF are split up. You do not want to do that against a team like Bablu specifically, wherein you know that they play the numbers game for themselves and they are going to be able to out damage anyone that comes against them. But Ghost is going to be taken down as the shots come in. I think the revive is going to be there before the players from the side of Bablu actually decide to go in. The Molotov is there just to stop the rush from this entire team. We have seen these happen on Sanhok as well. A 1 versus 1 situation turned into a 4 versus 1 just because the kills were not confirmed against these players. And even in that fight, the players from Bablu were sitting at a disadvantage and still managed to wipe out the team in front of them. So is it going to be the same way today as it was on day number 1? Is Bablu going to stand tall up against everyone on the game of Sanhok as well? Or are they going to be taken down by the players from the side of TUF, a team that is looking to establish themselves in this PMCO 2020 spring split? And now Tyrant, with the third person perspective, is looking to spot out the players from the side of TUF who are going to try and go for the peak. I think if Venom peaks, that's going to be it. Danny, once again, he is looking for the flanks, has rotated towards the earth, but now is looking for a careful position. The Thor is in front of them, the shots coming in, that's going to be information giving it away. Danny cooking up that nade, switches over to the first person perspective for a better accuracy, and is that nade going to land? I think it fell a bit short and on the outside, so another one is going to be prepared. Pikachu did take some damage, but the heals are going to come in as Danny is going to go in for a flank, and now the rushes are going to come in. Thor moves towards the back of the house, but he is going to be spotted at any given second. Now behind the wall, the shots come in, the knock is going to be there as Ghost is going to be there with his teammate, and that's going to be the finish. Another one being knocked down. Tyrant is going to take down Terminator, but Venom is going to drop Tyrant, but the finish is not there as Thor is going to be finished from this game. Bablu, they come in strong as Tyrant, he is the only man knocked down, and the situation has turned from a 4 versus 4 to a 2 versus 3 situation as 2 of the players, a 1 versus 3 situation. Venom is the only man left standing. 2 of the players from the side of TUF were already finished off.
Venom, run away if you can right now, otherwise it won't be a chance anymore as Bablu has arrived once again. This is gonna be the best thing that viewers have seen right now, because Bablu is ready for the domination, and the domination is just coming in. Terminator just sitting out there. Terminator is just trying to trying to see the location if he can, but can Venom just capitalize on that? That will be quite something. Tyrant, he has had his revive, and look at this. Look at this, the best thing out here. 3 players, when they move in, they just move in forward without any tensions, without any frustration, and that's how they are going for it. TF Terminator also goes down. All the players just going and charging in right now from either of the directions. Envy comes in as well as the players get shot at, but dead shot. He has been spotted and his health has been taken down. Now it's going to be Bablu versus ɪṛ-ᴜᴜ. Is that the fight that we wanted to see? Yes, exactly. Will it happen right now? Probably it will be happening as the players have been spotted. The shots are coming. Bablu do not fear ɪṛ-ᴜᴜ. ɪṛ-ᴜᴜ do not fear Bablu, and they are just trying to take the fights in themselves, with themselves. Let's see what happens as ɪṛ-ᴜᴜ Moiz, he has 1 kill right now. He has a kill for himself, but can he just increase that number? Let's see what happens out in this one.
Yeah, we have to see what is going to happen in this fight, because this is the fight. This is one of the fights that everyone wants to watch. This is the fight that everyone wants to see. And this is definitely going to be interesting, as both the teams are going to be fighting with full power. Bablu, having already dealt with one of their opponents, are going to look to deal with the other one. And the pressure, that the fact that they are already in the zone is just going to be there, just because they are in the circle. As I said, a little bit of a brain lag over there. But Ghost, with that DMR in his hand, he has spotted a couple of feats from the side of players from the side of ɪṛ-ᴜᴜ as they were jumping around, but the shots still not being fired. Still being careful. You need to land those clear shots. Every single bullet you fire needs to do the damage, otherwise it's just going to be ammo wasted. And Ghost is looking to do the same, as he is looking to provide cover for the players, other players, as Danny and Pikachu, they will look to flank the other time as well. Exactly how it happened. Danny went in, went for the charge in. Ghost came in for the cover. They got the knocks from the enemy team, and the finish was there to follow up soon. But now this can be a third-party situation, as ɪṛ-ᴜᴜ and Bablu, they have spotted each other out, but HFD, the players are still hiding in that hut.
Yeah, they are still hiding out in that area of 광ᴜᴜ right now, and ɪṛ-ᴜᴜ is trying to move in forward towards them. I mean, ɪṛ-ᴜᴜ is changing their perspective right now, changing their POV from Bablu to HFD. We'll have to see what happens out in this one. ɪṛ-ᴜᴜ has all the 4 players, but ɪṛ-ᴜᴜ has been spotted. He has been taken down. Moiz has been taken down. A surprising turn of events, as HFD, they dropped 2 players. Deadshot and ɪṛ-ᴜᴜ are the only 2 players left, and Murtaza takes the kill of ɪṛ-ᴜᴜ. The guy who was wreaking havoc with his gun has been taken out. That is a good strategy. Just take out the first one who is gonna rain terror on you. Then you don't have to be scared about anyone. Cronus is trying to spot some more players. Deadshot is moving in forward. Can he or can he not just give cover out here? ʀᴜᴜ is trying to spot the players as well. Deadshot's smokes are going to be popping in right now anytime soon, and as the smokes just pop in, they will try and go to take out the revive on Moiz, and he is going was shot at a while, but then is still safe. ʀᴜᴜ comes into the equation. ʀᴜᴜᴜ comes into the equation as it dropped down players from R3D as well out in the Tatmokish area, like the south of Tatmok, as you can see out here. And oh my god, that spray by Faddy was a good one, as Colossi just goes down out in that one. Walker is out there, ɪṛ-ᴜᴜ is out there, Fandy is moving forward with his M4. What's gonna happen? He is still trying to spot the players out in that one. He is trying to spot where he can see the players. He saw one. Hamza out in the open. Walker just sprayed on him, and a lot of health has been taken down of Hamza. He's still out there. Moiz has also been taken down by Murtaza on the other side. So ɪṛ-ᴜᴜ, Deadshot also goes down by HFD. Cronus is just one player of ɪṛ-ᴜᴜ. Look at that. Look at that. That was an interesting spray out there by ɪṛ-ᴜᴜ. The revive is coming in out on that one. We'll have to see what happens. ɪṛ-ᴜᴜ is a lone survivor out in this one. And look at that. Penny is moving forward as revives are happening. ɪṛ-ᴜᴜ will be taken down out on that one. And Walker, the lone survivor remaining. Can he pull off a 1v3 right now? A much more tensionous situation for this guy, but he will have to step up. He will have to step up to the competition, but in a surprising turn of events, that is going to be the end of R3D Esports out there.
Yeah, definitely a big surprise coming in over there, as R3D is going to be wiped out by the players from the side of Aqua. But once again, let's focus on the team that got the chicken dinner in the last game. It is going to be Freestyle on our screens right now, as NV Moiz is going to be taken down by the player from the side of HFD. Another interesting fight happening over there, and we still have to see if someone is going to capitalize on that situation, or are the teams just going to deal with each other. As Black from FS is going to look to spot the players from the side of Defuse, but the peak shots just not managing to land every single thing. Some of them connected. Biswa has been dropped down to around 50% health, but he is still going to be alive, as now he knows where the players are, and now he can actually cover himself, position himself perfectly right behind the tree. Last time he was just focused on the other players, and so he was pretty much visible from there.
Yeah, I mean, that was just one of the things that was just happening out there. But then look at this. फ़लक, they are moving in forward. This time just trying to have an even better game than before. The zone is quite centralized, so the players will be in the circle right now. And the फ़लक squad has to get inside the circle. Envy Psych just sitting at the end of the query area, the query edge out there because he is left all alone. This is the best thing that I like about Bablu squad. If you see the circle, they are in the right center of the circle. They are like, everyone just come at us, we will take the fight for ourselves. And they just don't, they're not scared of any team out there. But there is one team that is just moving right close to that is HFT that wants to move in. Because see, HFT took a fight with Envy right now, and they just dropped in 3 players from Envy. So they'll be looking forward to take the more and more fights out there. And let's see if they do it. How are they going to do it? How is it going to happen? And how, what kind of scenarios can it just bring out for them?
Yeah, because this team has always been one of those teams, and we have seen this from them as well, wherein they just fight 4 teams at the same time and actually wipe out all of them with just one player focused on each team. They have that kind of firepower, and being in the center, if they can actually control those compounds for themselves, I don't think any team is going to have an easy time dealing with them. They are just going to destroy anyone they see, and right now, they just need to get into an even better position, and there are these compounds present in the dry road on the minimap that you can see that Bablu is going to look to control and is going to look to fight from there. But now, since the circle has grown smaller, in the meanwhile, the 5th circle as it comes, I think that is the point where the aggression is going to start going up, because it is going to be an open area fight, and the mountains are going to provide a lot of information. You are going to see peak fights, you're going to see low ground, high ground fights, you're going to see compound fights come in, but the gatekeeping from the edges, that is also another thing that you're going to be seeing, since a lot of the teams are right now outside the play zone, and they will be coming in. In a meanwhile, other teams that are in the play zone can look to position themselves right on the edge and stop teams from entering in, just like HFD have done. H2E are on the outside area of the circle, and HFD have taken the higher ground on the top of the mountain. So once HFD, if they abandon this situation without even thinking, they are going to be in trouble. But they are going to be in trouble no matter what, as Freestyle come in from the rear. One player being taken down. Baba is going to be taken down as a return favor. Gamer X dishing out the damage, but now the information is going to be there that 2 players are present in that compound, and Gamer X is still pretty healthy. Baba is going to be revived, and in the meanwhile, another player from the side of FS, ᴜᴜᴜ, he's quite close, just dealing with the information, hearing the sounds, and he is going to hear Old Boy coming in towards their direction. Baba has been revived. Malik going for the far off flank. Failure. Dread. Gamer X. Old Boy, can you hold on against this team that got the chicken in the last game and has already been the reason for the wipeout of one squad earlier on?
Exactly, and you can see Failure just trying to take that TPP as Malik was sitting out there. Can you or can you not? I think he has spotted the players. Old Boy has done some damage, but has taken the damage on his side as well from the back end as well. Cronus takes down ᴜᴜᴜ. Black is moving in forward. 10 HP. That is going to be the end of Freestyle. The team that has had a chicken dinner in the first game, that dominated in the second game's early start, just goes out. And look at that. Solo King takes down one player. Goes back to the cover right now. I mean, obviously that is one thing that he needed to do. RNG still surviving out there. I mean, the player has been taken down, but still, he is trying to survive. On the other hand, HFD's Cronus has 3 kills for himself, and the bad thing starts now. RNG has to get inside the circle. They have to be in the open area. The circle is really close to the other squad, that is TG, the real TG. They are out there contesting the zone for them. Is RNG going to go out there, or is RNG just going to sit outside the zone? But Sahab, on the other hand, just sitting out here on this area and just trying to survive, gets inside the zone and takes down one. Ronnie is outside the circle, still taking up the fights. Interesting fights by his side. Does not have a time to even pop up a first aid for himself. A grenade is coming in. The first aid is being popped up. The grenade has been thrown. It is going to be a bit close. Takes his HP down, and he is going to be left applying bandages right now. Defuses. One more player goes down. The revives are coming in by Umar. What's going to happen? Ronnie moving in forward. Ronnie is moving in forward. Takes down one. 1 once again. Oh my god, impressive gameplay. Kronos is the last player surviving, but that 4x is one thing that is just gonna leave him out there. Now Kronos can just give a revive and the team can have a sigh of relief after all.
Yeah, HFD played that fight in an amazing manner, and look at this, they are going to be in the zone now. Bablu is outside the zone, so they need to fall back, they need to make their way in. On the other side, VFX Oxy, they are making their way in while stopping the players from the side of 2x Official that are coming behind them. But TG the bot, he's going to catch one of the players off guard, not going to matter as he's going to be dropped by the player from the side of RNG. Ahmad doing the damage and staying quite healthy, but the other player from the side of TG is also going to be caught, and the real TG, they are going to take an exit from this game quite early on. VFX Oxy trying to fight the blue zone. Can they make it? Envy is going to be eliminated from this game. Team Bablu, they are going to be able to catch Reaper off guard, and RNG is also going to take the exit. The blue zone dishing out a lot of damage. Now Bablu, they have to be careful. They need to run from here. The blue zone is going to cause a lot of trouble for them, and the rotations are going to be compromised. But now Hamza from the side of Aqua, he has to deal with Taha from the side of North Esports. The blue zone is going to be there, but that's not going to matter. Fatty's going to come in. He's going to go down, and Fandy is going to be the man who clutches this one out for his team. Bablu Pikachu is going to get the kill for the player from the side of VFX Oxy. Ghost is going to finish off Aqua Hamza. Aqua Fandy is going to be taken down as well, and Fandy is the only man left standing. Can he be finished off? Because if he's taken out, that's going to mean that Aqua are going to be out of this game, and I think that is going to happen in a little bit. Aqua still standing there with 2 players there. Bablu is in this game with all 4. So down to the top 5 teams. Danny is going to be taken down in a bad situation, but right now Ghost is returning the favor as he is firing those shots towards the players from the side of Falak. The smoke is going to be popped so that he can revive his teammates who are going to be in trouble. Just one player down for the side of Bablu, and the other one was quite low, but now the blue zone is coming. Can you take this one? Ghost is going to be taken down by Oasis from the Falak squad. It is not looking good for the side of Bablu. You need to get the revives done. Ghost is trying to come in slowly and steadily, but can he make his way in? Pikachu is going to catch the player off guard. Oasis being taken down by Tyrant, and Bablu still with the fighting spirits because Danny was revived, and Pikachu is going to manage to connect with that M4 3x spray. And
impressive scenario that just came out here. That was more than amazing. S3 old boy still trying to spot the players. Bablu Tyrant gets his kill as Falak Oasis goes down. Plays on each of Bablu Ghost, but then that is no kill given to anyone. Falak is out, was outside the circle with just 1 player surviving out for themselves. The other one needs a revive, and HFD's butts up. As you can see, he's trying to spot the players. Falak clone, the kill has been taken by this player. Respect was a lone survivor, not anymore as Bablu Tyrant takes him down. This is Aqua versus Bablu versus HFD versus H2E. 3 versus 3 versus 2 versus 2. Which team is gonna be on top is gonna be one of the questions. 8 kills for Team Bablu, 9 for HFD, 8 for Team Aqua, and 5 for H2E. Murtaza has a grenade in his hands, and he throws a grenade onto Dread's side. Will it be a grenade kill? No, it just drops his HP down to 10 HP, as you could see in from the drone view out there. Old boy on the other hand just sitting out there. Players moving in really close to him. He has been taken down. Dread is still surviving out in that area. Can he or can he not take a fight as Bablu Pikachu takes on Murtaza as well on one side from coast to coast spray. Bablu is outside the circle. No players inside the circle. Aquafetti takes on H3 old boy, and Batsab has spotted one of the players, but he will be taking shots from the other direction. Aquafetti goes down as Dread takes up a fight. Aquafetti will be finished, leaving Aqua to just 1 player surviving right now, and this is looking really bad for the team out here. But as you can see, H2E Dread with a domination eliminates Team Aqua. Bablu Pikachu is moving inside the circle with a jiggle. He is going for a jiggle right now. That is really good and an impressive strategy. See, Tyrant moves in, Pikachu gives the cover. Tyrant moves in, Pikachu moves in, Tyrant gives the cover. That is an impressive strategy out there coming from the squad. Murtaza is outside the circle, but Saab is outside the circle. Drop shot from Dani is going to take down 1 player as well as he just takes up a kill. But from behind, he gets shot at. Dread has to move in forward. Dread spots one. Dread takes him down. HFD, but Saab also goes down out here. Umar is the lone survivor. Bablu with 2 players. Can it be their chicken dinner out here? Umar has spotted 1 player, almost, but missing out on all the shots right now. Now just 1 shot if connects, that is going to be the end. But Saab has been taken down. Now HFD and H3 are with 1 player and Bablu with 2. They can easily take this fight in themselves, on themselves. The circle's edge is what is favoring them, but Dread and Umar, Will they be unknowingly working together? That is going to be one of the questions. Who is going to have a chicken dinner in the match of Sun? Is Bablu coming back? Is this the comeback game for that team? They will have to answer this question right now. What is going to happen out there? Umar has to move in. Pikachu with the Molotov almost just hitting Dread. It was behind him for now. But what is going to happen? Umar is outside the circle. He is not giving his kill to someone. He's using the final first hit, and after this, he will be trying to move inside the circle. Does not have a helmet, does not have a vest. Even one bullet hit will be the end for him. Dread with 1 HP. And the game actually ends. This was incredible. He was left out with 1 HP, and it was just the end game for him. Impressive comeback coming after by the team Bablu out there.
Yeah, after losing the first game, I think they were pretty angry with this one because this wasn't the aggressive Bablu. This was the tactical Bablu that we saw. And like, it was things that you see at a really, really high level of PUBG mobile play, wherein as you were explaining it, the back and forth covers one after the other rotations, that is a really high level play and it needs to be executed perfectly, because at a moment, if you are not covering for your teammates and they get shot at, that's going to be a free knock coming in.
Exactly.
And as it happened during the misplay where no one was covering for Danny and he got taken out and finished off, but then they covered up so fast that they actually went full passive and took the chicken dinner for themselves. But MVP for the game, it's going to be Bablu